Alex with MasterChartsTrading.com, and this is market recap for Friday, December 13, 2019. Please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video as always. Stocks notch another record high. Do we really care about the news? I don't really care much. I just look at the chart. Junk bonds also approaching new highs, actually hit new 52-week highs. This is great news for stocks, while treasuries are pulling back. Again, this is great news for stocks. We'll look at healthcare and biotech as they come to new records. Technology and emerging markets also are at 52-week highs and all-time highs. Technology is at all-time highs. We'll look at Britain as it popped higher, British stocks, and the pound popped to 52-week highs. This was anticipated, and we did trade it on the upside. Looks like dollar has finally turned around. However, gold is not really feeling the uh, happiness from the dollar turning around to the downside. And there's still plenty of downside for Bitcoin. Okay, so briefly, let's look at S&P 500. It is currently at record highs. Uh, Pretty much so far, all of the attempts by the bears were negated. Uh, Eventually, I'm sure there will be a bearish pattern and the stocks will continue lower. At this point, I don't see it. Definitely overextended to the upside, possibly take some profits, but overall a great looking bullish chart. This is a great example of why we don't really care where the top is going to be. We're only looking to buy. And where do we buy? Here's going to be an example I'm going to show again for QQQ, the Nasdaq 100, because we actually had an opportunity. Since these are daily charts, the trades are big. For example, this one was opened in June of this year, so this is half a year worth of trade. But look at this beautiful move. Over 18% move, almost 19% move for an ETF. That's a significant amount. So QQQ, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P, all at records. Overall, again, I don't see any tapping patterns yet. Here's one for Dow Jones, same thing. You can see that the indicator lines, or rather the price came down to the blue indicator line. So what are these indicator lines? What are these blue, green, red, and yellow lines? So these are indicators that are applied to the chart. And for example, if I remove them, you can see the price just really difficult to read. Now, these indicator lines are custom programmed. I programmed them myself. They are available for subscribers at MasterChartsTrading.com. You can go to MasterChartsTrading.com, one word, click on sign up, select the indicators, trading indicators, and sign up and subscribe. Then I will open the door for you on TradingView. This is a TradingView interface. See where I'm hovering? TradingView.com. And then you can put it on your chart, and you can also trade the same thing. You can trade on daily charts. If this is a continuous instrument, you can also trade on intraday charts. So again, don't look for a tapping pattern, look for a pullback to initiate new long positions. Junk bonds at new 52-week highs. Again, junk bonds and stocks move together in lockstep with one another. So since junk bonds are moving higher, definitely we want to be looking to buy on any pullback. So this is confirming our bullish posture on stocks. At the same time, TLT, the treasury, is actually up pulling back, and you can see that right this instant they are trying to bottom around the blue line, and this is actually all I need. Uh, to me, this is already a good enough signal right there, but I'm just right this instant not really feeling treasuries. I probably want to just stay away from them and do nothing for now with bonds. Just the way these indicators are curving up, this means that there is narrowing of a trading range. There is now more chance of a reversal to the downside. Is it going to happen? Nobody knows. I don't know. I only read the chart, and I read the chart and then I enter the orders into the order interface. So Treasury is pulling back, especially this big candlestick here on December 12th on Thursday. I thought that was it, but today on Friday it actually closed above the blue line again. So perhaps we're gonna see another leg higher. It's possible. I'm more interested in trading stocks right now. So here's one such trade. This is XLV Healthcare. You can see several opportunities. One in August, another one in late August, another one in September. Actually, there were several more opportunities, for example, right there on the 15th of October. But overall, I would have been holding this stocks, this position open because my stop would have been at the yellow line, significantly lower than the price action. So now XLV Healthcare has moved to new records, 11+% gain. It is undoubtedly driven by biotech XBI. You can also do IBB. I don't really care. So there's IBB, for example, Nasdaq Biotechnology, and there's the breakout on 28th of October. I would have been buying it there as well, but we were trading XBI Biotech. It's a little bit more diversified. Two alerts, one on 1st of November, another one on 11th of November, resulting in over 15% gain. So again, congratulations to subscribers at MasterChartsTrading.com. It's super easy. You just sign up, get your own indicators, start making money. Here's an alert for XLK technology sector on the June 4th, very similar to QQQ. Uh, QQQ, let me see. Not sure why it's doing that. Okay, here we go. Basically the same thing. So very similar to QQQ, except for XLK gained 22%. QQQ was slightly underperforming. But overall, appetite for risk is great because when technology sectors goes to new records, then definitely it is a good sign and investors are feeling very optimistic. Emerging markets also went to 52-week highs. Again, this is very good news. This means, again, good appetite for risk. And you see one alert on September 13th, another one on 17th of October, and the latest one was on 4th of December. The 4th of December alert resulted in almost 6% gain, but it's just like a week, just went straight higher. So again, super easy. This is all I do. I just look for a security, then I see a close above the blue, and I go ahead and enter or send an alert, or and I set a stop at the yellow line. The yellow line just means that I was wrong, and now there's a trend change to the downside. For yellow line is for stocks. If any of this doesn't make sense, send me a note. All right, and now just a very interesting chart patterns here. EWU, this is United Kingdom. Again, we anticipated something of this nature on 17th of October, right there. Alert was sent, and we just held. We held, and today it popped super high. It popped over almost 3%. So that's a 7% gain, and I think it's going to continue higher. So I'll be trailing this position higher. The reason being is because of the elections, and Boris Johnson just got his party was basically won by a landslide. Somehow, I don't really follow politics, especially in Great Britain, but somehow this is perceived as a bullish for the British pound. Now, again, I don't want to be buying up here right this instant, but notice this up arrows. There's one on 16th of October, 17th of October, and there's another one on 14th of November. And I would have been, these are actual alerts, again, to my subscribers, Master Trading. this is a 646 pips gain. So again, if you trade Forex, you will know that this is a very nice gain. You can trade pretty much anything you like. Forex, commodities, stocks, anything you like with my indicators. All you have to do is just sign up and apply them to your chart. So overall, British pound looking great. I would be trailing this higher. It could continue even higher, but this is already a very nice move. So if you trade Forex, congratulations. Dollar index, finally, I think we have now a significant amount of evidence that we have that dollar index has indeed turned around. There's the close below the red line on 12th of December. For the Forex, I use the red line as my trend setter on the downside. So it does look like it's going to continue lower. Anything is possible, of course, but the way British pound has been behaving and some of the other currencies, it seems that is going to continue lower from here. So overall, perhaps finally we're seeing dollar turn around to the downside. Gold, on the other hand, not really feeling this. This is XAU USD gold. Not really feeling this move higher, move lower by the dollar. So maybe gold is not out of the woods yet. I think it might try to get a little bit lower to maybe 1447 before finally moving higher. I don't really like the way the indicators are curving up either. So the reason being is because now the bearish levels at 1374 where I'm hovering, the red line, are getting closer to the current price action. If this happens, then we will potentially see a turnaround to the downside if it closes below the red line. Right this instant, it's still bullish, and with the dollar dropping, it could continue higher, very much so, yes. Finally, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I would be shorting it basically anywhere around 7,500. I would be shorting Bitcoin, and I think it could easily just collapse because the way the Bitcoin moves, it sometimes it just bottom falls out and just it drops. Um, Overall, I don't see a turnaround to the upside yet, and even this huge move in late October here basically was negated so far. Okay, so that's it for this week's recap. Please head over to MasterChartsTrading.com. That's MasterChartsTrading.com, one word. And see where I'm hovering. Click on the sign up and sign up for one of the services. We have 3 different levels of service. That is alerts, and alerts are things like this for XBI biotech. For example, 15% gain there. We'll trade all kinds of things. We trade ETFs, we trade individual securities, we trade small caps, large caps, commodities, gold, uh, and I send the risk control on each position. In other words, how many shares would you be buying for a sample $100,000 account? If you're ready to trade on your own, get your own indicators. Trading indicators for TradingView are available. Only $29.95 per month, or you can sign up for a year and you can have these same lines, green, blue, red, and yellow, on your chart. You don't need a paid TradingView account to enjoy my indicators. You can have them on a free TradingView account. And of course, if you're the best deal, I think, is of course to sign up for both. The reason being is because if you're just starting out, it'll be kind of sometimes difficult for you to read the price action. And if you're signed up for alerts, you get so many examples. Every day I send out examples on various charts, and it's super easy. Again, you just need to kind of pay attention, and once you pay attention, you know what you're doing, you can make tons of money. Seriously. You control your risk. You make lots of money by opening a position in the right time and then trailing it higher if you're trading stocks. So if you're trading Forex, you can do both long and short options. Okay, so that's it for this week's recap. Again, um, we have uh, things in the pipeline. We have algo trading, indicators for NinjaTrader and MetaTrader, expert advisor, and of course the trading fund formation. We are very close to launching that fund. Again, we're already live testing on cryptocurrencies, so do stay tuned, and we will be pushing out information on the availability of the trading fund. We are looking for commissioned affiliates, promoters, traders. If you are interested, also I might be. We may have a position for just manual traders and financial industry professionals as well. If you're interested, send me an email. Just go to MasterCharts Trading, click on Help, and uh, click Contact Us. Okay, that's it for this week's recap. Thanks for watching. Have another great trading week. Bye bye.